Welcome to Broke Trick Flips, where I take some of this junk that me and Matt bought and try to turn a profit on it so I can start saving up some money to buy some of the crucial tools I need to start taking on my client builds. We're going to be starting with an 81 square body. It's a dually on propane with a tilt deck. It's a 5-speed. It's a 350 on propane, which is something I've never worked on before, but it's super cool. It's basically rust-free. The truck's in actually really good shape. These square bodies are really desirable, especially in the area I live in, because we're in the middle of the country and everybody loves trucks. And this make a good work truck. And there's a huge market for square bodies out where I am, so it should be an easy sell. I picked this up for 1,200 bucks. I'm hoping to sell this truck for about 10 grand so I can make about 5 grand profit. My main concern going into this build is I actually haven't had this truck running yet. I was told it was a running driving truck 2 years prior to when it got parked, and it drove to the position it was in and got parked. But I haven't heard the motor run yet, so I'm not quite sure what we're looking at mechanically, and I won't know more until I start getting into it and try to start it. But there is a little bit of damage. It's obviously gonna need new tires too. I'm gonna need a new vent window. This one's been busted out of it. This cab corner and this rocker, they've got some rust going on here. But up here where the window panel is, this mirror obviously got bent in and it's buckled this. Surface rust down here. Once I get it stripped down to bare metal, I'll know more what I'm working with. All right, now for the back of this. I'm hoping to get this truck moved closer to the burn pile before I start ripping off panels, but it does look like there's quite a bit of junk in there, so we'll see what we end up finding in the back. I'm hoping that I just whack all of these supports off and then push this whole box off. The biggest thing is you gotta weigh out what it's gonna cost you in time versus what it's gonna cost you in new parts. And it's easy to get carried away, and we're trying to do this cheaper, and this truck is not gonna be a show quality truck at the end. This is just getting it nice enough to drive around and look, you know, more or less good. So I'm gonna be fixing the dents and stuff, but I'm not gonna be bondoing every single fender and hood and panel front to back like we do when we do restoration. This is just gonna be fix the dents and get it painted. If you get too carried away making it perfect, you're gonna spend way too much in hours, and that's what's gonna screw you. My first order of business today is I'm gonna take a closer look at everything, and I'm hoping to take a grinder to the metal supports on this big ugly box on the back and get that cut off and dealt with today.
Hello.
Looks like you're having too much fun on the skid steer.
My life is always fun.
I was wondering if maybe you could help me pull that truck out.
Absolutely. Pop the hood out of Cassidy, see if there's a battery in it.
Yeah, there. It has battery. Jump us. Yeah, keys are in it. Man.
Well, let's take a peek. Well,
Do you want to look
certainly
at
are not high-end cables, are they?
No.
What do we got here? A mouse and a house.
Yeah, there's a mouse house back there.
Well, let's see what happens here. We'll put some. Yeah, go ahead.
That on good.
It turned over.
Should maybe check to see if it's got any fluids in it. It's got oil.
That's a bonus. You got any tools on you, Cass?
What do you need?
Well, if we take that back, I might have a battery with some life in it in my truck here.
I can go grab a toolkit.
We should be using a proper side post, but I mean, beggars can't be choosers. We're gonna try and make this work. That's all we gotta play with. There. Start that.
I'm not seeing any red light.
Nothing, that's with the key on.
Yeah.
This battery's just the other one.
Yeah, I'm getting some free assistance here from Dave. Everybody likes to help. It's good.
Well, Cass, we got a bit of a predicament. Hold that one. Let's try plan B. I'm not a quitter. Let's do this. Let's just make it work. Junkyard redneck fixes. Well, we're just making this battery connect somehow. That's all we got to play with. All right, let's try that. Oh yeah. All right, buddy.
That scream doesn't sound nice.
That's all good. Try that. Purrs like a kitten. There we go. Your headlights work?
Yeah.
Nice.
One of them anyway. That actually sounds
Ready
pretty
to
good.
race, I think.
Oh, what's going on?
He's coming apart.
What was that?
You're doing a tranny job too, kiddo.
Tranny's blown?
No, the throw-up bearing is. So there's a fork that goes on the throw-up bearing.
Yeah,
and with
yeah.
that, they rust up. And well, it sounds like it's grenading.
Yeah, it does.
Not good, but it does run very well. So that's a bonus for you.
Yeah.
How about I move my box, and I'll see you limp it out of here if you want, unless you want to limp it out of here. It's alive!
That's a win. That's a win right there. Very sick. The motor does run pretty good, so that's a bonus.
You got a lot of work ahead of you. What's in the back?
Don't know, a bunch of freaking junk.
See what you got on your menu.
Just gonna hit your
Scared
truck.
something jump out at us. Oh, it's not too bad. Some canning jars, bit of plastic. Nothing serious.
Yeah, well what I'm gonna do is cause it's got metal supports on the side, I just don't want to bend the deck, so I'm just gonna zip these off real quick.
Oh, that makes sense.
And then, now that it's leaning
Topple
like
it.
this, I'm gonna cut that side first, and then I'll cut this side. So
Topping it like Rome. Well, kiddo,
thank you for your
my
help.
job is done here. We know it runs. We know
Yeah.
you need to do you're gonna have to pull the tranny.
Yeah,
So if you're in there, you're gonna do the throw-up bearing. You might as well put a clutch in it.
yeah.
So whether you get a Fenco or whatever, I don't know what's out there now. They change part numbers faster than they change their underwear.
Victory will be mine. The motor does sound really good though, so. All right, so I'm gonna go steal some tools for Mike because we're here at Rust Bros anyways, and I just need a grinder. I don't think Mike's gonna care. I could call him, I guess, and ask. That might be a good call.
Cassidy, what's up?
Can I steal one of the Milwaukee grinders for a little bit?
You can borrow it, you can't steal it.
Well, you know what I mean. I'll bring it back into the shop afterwards.
Okay, ciao.
Thank you. Bye. I'm gonna start cutting with that grinder and then we'll tip it over. I think the Sawzall's gonna work better. It's definitely easier. Whew. I just need to kick it harder. Might need a sledgehammer. BRB. Oh God. Seeing a bunch of really angry mud wasps. I think that there may be a nest in there and I have upset them for sure. Hey Matt. Oh, it's going all right. Yeah, it's nice. I just hit the side of the box with a sledgehammer and now there's mud wasps flying everywhere. I don't know if it's all wasps or it's just certain kinds, but I was told that wasps memorize faces, so if you piss off like a wasp hive or whatever, they can remember your face and attack you later. Now we need the skid steer to push this over.
You need my help again?
I was hoping that you could use that skid steer to push that box over. I got all the metal cut, but it's got like a inside 2x4 frame that just needs to be slightly persuaded to tip.
I want to give her a bash for you, buddy. Seriously, connect it.
That truck already looks nice now.
You're gonna have to make a cut, kiddo.
Yeah? Where's it still stuck? Oh, there was a piece up there in the middle.
Yeah, that's holding it all together.
Okay, let me just pop up there real
That's
quick.
preventing the downfall of society here. Can you go up on the back of the cab? Can you go up there and cut down? I don't want you under here.
Okay, so one sec.
We call that the kill zone. That's good. Good, good. Get out of there. Yeah, it's moving. See, it's pinched. I don't care about that. Leave that.
All right. That thing's sturdier than it looks.
There you go, Cass. Now cut the rest of the legs off and away you go.
Woo!
Yeah, just pile the wood to the side. Cut your the uprights off.
Yeah.
You know, and then I'll dispose them for you. Just put the wood in a nice pile. I'll come in with the forks and I'll make for you, Bill.
Sounds good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
See, the truck already looks so much better. All right, well, today was a pretty good day. It was successful. We learned that that motor is good, which is a huge bonus. The disadvantage of this is that the tranny needs some work. It's going to need a new clutch and a throwout bearing, which sucks a little bit, but it's not that big of a deal. I'm glad that we got that big box off. It already looks like such a big improvement to the truck, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. Make sure you guys stay tuned to see what I do to this truck next, and don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe.